What's going on, people? What is going on, people? What are we doing today? You already know what that means. And this is your Friday Night Madness with Atlanta Falcons Nation. I'm your boy, K Styles, aka the Six Man, aka the Fat Man. And to the stage left of me, you already know who this is. This is your boy, Mad Mike Sports, the mad scientist, the people's champ, however y'all want to call him. At the end of the day, y'all come to see us talk Falcon football and whatever the hell y'all want else to talk about. What's going on, Mike?
I'm warning you. Today is Friday Night Madness. So I'm telling you right now, y'all better have y'all ish together. If you don't, you get rolled over. You're going to get rolled over.
Everybody get your roll on. Hey, Roddy Brown, you missed the alarm. The alarm went off.
The alarm went off. You already know, man. Look, they call me the mad scientist for a reason. I always got something brewing, and I always got one in the chamber. Okay? Call me damn Banner. David Banner. You never know when he's going to turn into the Hulk. You never know what he's cooking up in that lab. I know y'all seen that. There's been just plenty of time. He's always stirring up something. He's always got something. So, trust me. Y'all better watch. Hey, just watch what you say, because you might just get something tonight, because I'm feeling froggy. All right? I'm feeling froggy.
Hold on. So you not the Budweiser frog. You feeling?
No,
frog.
hell no.
Okay, just
no,
make
I'm
sure.
talking about when Incredible Hulk jumped his ass, or jumped his ass from off the damn ground to the damn near on that big ass spaceship. You remember that?
Oh yeah, exactly.
No, that's what I'm talking about. Feeling froggy. That's the type of feeling froggy.
Okay, yeah.
That type of froggy.
Oh yeah, hell nah, boy. Incredible Hulk.
That motherfucker mad as hell. He was mad as hell, boy.
Y'all see what he. I'm about to say, y'all see what he did to Loki.
Yo,
you don't want that.
Damn. That motherfucker's
boom.
Hey, y'all go get that.
Man.
You better watch it. You better watch it. It's Friday Night Madness. You got it. You can get it today.
Okay. What? All right, man. Let's go ahead. We gotta do the roll call. You know how we do it here, man. I see Rodney Brown in the building. I see Eric McDowell. We got Vlad Tepes, Joseph Thornton, Dex Diggs, Mr. Motivator in the building. Jonathan Bell, King Treyway, Stewie Rock, Raymond Elder. I think I said Jonathan Bell, but I'm going to say it again just in case. Bobby Boy, Zone 3 in the building. Michael Walker. Hey, we got the receipt man in the building, Mr. ATM 534. The real Cartier Walker. Jacob McDonald, Dan the Man, William Amy, like I said, Roddy Brown, Asia Green, on Mama Quan, Tony Wright, Nathan.
Come on, fellas. Get them. Put them roses in there for Asia. We got to treat the ladies kind. Put Miss Maggie and Asia. Got to put them roses in the chat. I need to see a bunch of roses for the ladies. That's what I need to see.
And she said put some chicken wings in there too while you're at it.
You've been fat all damn day. We're talking about food all damn day.
See, that sounds like some bullshit. I say put some chicken wings in there. Right?
Put some chicken wings in there.
The hell?
Where the hell that come from? Some chicken wings. Chicken wings and flowers.
Oh man. Boy. Hank Deasy, Ultra Shadow 97, Hayden Hughes. Man, appreciate y'all joining in with us. So, Mike, what you got for us today on this glorious Friday Night Madness?
Glorious. Oh, y'all already know it's football season. Glorious. I gotta stop bragging. I told you I know what the hell I'm talking about. I told y'all. I told you. 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 Oh, I told you. You know how that man, Jesus Christ. That's all I'm like. You know that Hispanic dude? He be like, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. That's what I am. I told you so. I told you so. I told you so. I told y'all about Isaiah Oliver. Jesus Christ, I told y'all so. Jesus Christ, I told y'all so. Jesus Christ, I told you so. I told y'all about Isaiah Oliver. How many times look, y'all gonna start listening to me? I told you to watch out for this dude. He's in his position where he can shine. And damn if he's not doing it. That's just like this is what we're talking about. When you do your homework and you properly put players in position to succeed, this is exactly what you get. You get success. You get guys making plays. You get guys comfortable. Now, is he going to be a Pro Bowler? Probably not. But you never know. But this is what we're talking about. This is what Dan Quinn and them failed to do. It's not about these guys being Pro Bowlers. It's getting the best out of what they are. You got to put players in positions to succeed. What good is having Quadri Olsen if you're not going to put him in on goal line situations? That's what he is. He gets short yardage. He's a short yardage back. He pounds you. He beats you up. Remember LeGarrette Blount? When they needed those tough yards, they brought him in to pound the crap out of the defense. Whether he's with Tampa Bay or the Patriots, they put him in to pound the rock. They didn't come out here throwing passes to him. They didn't have him pass protecting. They didn't do none of that stuff. They didn't have him on the bench doing nothing. When they needed to punch you in the mouth, they brought in somebody who's going to punch you in the mouth. That's what you're supposed to do. When you need somebody to come out the backfield and catch. This is the reason why we got guys like Javian Hawkins. You know what I'm saying? This is the reason when we need a big play, we had Tevin Coleman. That's what he was for. And this is the reason why I say the coaching staff is already off to a good start. You got Isaiah Oliver right now. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He's a physical corner, and he got incredible hands. Like the dude, his IQ, he can get after it once he's comfortable. But when you don't have somebody who is comfortable in what they're doing and believe in what they're doing, you're not going to get the best out of it. And this is why, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to have the right coaches, man. We keep saying this all the time. Falcons have never been a team that lacked any type of talent. They never lacked talent. This team has always had talent. And this regime, and I'm talking about in Dan Quinn's regime, we've always had talent. But when you have a coach that doesn't understand or he doesn't care that these guys need to be put in position where they can succeed and not force them into a system, you're not going to. So that's what I'm loving when I'm talking about looking at your boy Isaiah Oliver. That dude he's been a playmaker. I think it was like 2 practices back to back with this dude that had an interception. That's it. We've been struggling for the last couple of years for our DBs to get picks and meaningful picks. And now we're getting them. And why is that? Why do you feel as though like we're finally getting interceptions?
I mean, it comes down to what you just said. It's just putting players in the right position to maximize their potential. I mean, you see it in the chat right now. People talking about Avery Williams right now. I mean, Isaiah Oliver. We all knew that Isaiah Oliver had the ability to be a safety. We knew that. But by putting him in that nickel situation, he could use that safety instincts, but he doesn't have to be in the back. Like you said, you got linebackers that can protect his side. You got safeties protect him in his back. You got corners protecting him from the other side.
Mm-hmm.
So now he has the range to just just rover. Hey, I'm finna play this spot. Oh, nobody's coming to my zone. Oh shit, I'm finna roam around. I'm finna look in your eyes.
Mm-hmm. That's why I made the comparisons to Charles Wilson. When he played with the Raiders, they just use him as a rover. They use him as a corner and a rover. He just moved around. Whatever it was a mismatch, he would just be he would be in the slot, he would be on the on the boundary corner, he would blitz, he would be a safety. They were just using him all over the field. So when he transitioned to being a safety, it was a natural transition. He was already doing those things before he kind of slowed down as far as like his athleticism. When his athleticism started going down a bit, that's when they kind of used him as that rover, that corner / safety position where he could just showcase all of his talent. And that's what I see with Isaiah Oliver. He's not one of those guys that's going to blow you away with his speed. He's not going to blow you away with an incredible athleticism. But when you put him in the positions where he can truly be, be physical, that's where he shines. He loves to be physical. If anything that I noticed last year, they allow him to just do what he does best. He loves, look, I call him one of those bully corners. He just love to beat up on people. He love to hit people. He don't care if it's a back. He don't care if it's a tight end. Isaiah Oliver like to hit. And you don't see that from corners a lot. Corners that like to hit. Like you saw that with Dante Robinson.
Antoine Winfield.
Antoine Winfield.
Talk about as far as Falcons going just in general.
Yes, just corners all together. Just like corners all together. Just love to hit. You don't see that a lot in corners. You know what I'm saying? So when you see that, when you got there in the corner, like that's what even Brian Poole. Brian Poole is a guy that loves physicality. He love to hit. So when you get that type of corner, that's how you use them. And that's why I feel like they're doing a great job of using Isaiah Oliver. And I think, if anything, if the Falcons use him correctly, this defense could be really something, man, because you got AJ Terrell who's doing this thing, and he's going to be that guy. And Matt Ryan, anytime you get the praise from a Hall of Fame, and that's something that Matt Ryan doesn't do. Like he doesn't praise it. Like you gotta be a special player for Matt Ryan to call you out. He doesn't say that often about any of our players. Outside of Dion and Grady, he just doesn't come out and say, all right, this guy got something right here. He never really said that about True Fun. He never really said that about Alfred, but he said that about AJ Terrell. It's like this guy understands route concepts, like he can read your body. Like Matt Ryan is saying that about you. So like that right there, I got high hopes for our corners. And I don't know about a lot of people, but even Chris Williamson, like he's making strides. Like he's standing out to me. You got guys, and I've seen a couple of people in the chat already brought up Kenny Sheffield. Like, boy, you already you about to be asked out.
Hey, look, you know how they do in the movies where they be like, execute him.
Yeah, it's already. You know what I'm saying? Like he already getting that thumb down. You know what I'm saying? You remember Evolution and Batista used to give him the thumbs up.
You like,
yeah. Every time we get your behind whip.
Exactly.
That's what it is. That's what it is with Kenny Sheffield. So, like, I really believe even Avery Williams, like he won it, man. Like that's what I'm saying, man. Like these players, this is the first time in a long time that I've seen these guys. They absolutely won it. They won it, bro. Defenders wanting it, and they playing like it. Should I take it? I want to ad-lib just a bit. I know he had another, like, I want to talk about defense, but I think we need to talk about this. I really think we need to talk about this. Arthur Smith. Arthur Smith. You know where I'm going, don't you? You know where I'm going. Arthur Smith. Yo.
Oh, I'm just going to say it like this. It's a big difference between Arthur Smith and Dan Quinn. I'm going to tell you now.
Hey, chat right now. What are you guys thinking? I'm thinking about when I say Arthur Smith. J-Rock sent us the video, and bro, I almost bust a football nut watching that mug. I almost bust a football nut doing that mug. Watching that? Are you kidding me, bro?
Hold on. If they look, if they don't know, hold on.
Just play it. If you can play it, let them play it.
I'm mic'd up. Oh man. Hey, I've already gotten Kenny twice. Be careful. I already got Kenny twice. Set it. So. We'll get it. Next play. What's that? I don't need to hear the excuse. Signal it. That's what we're doing the drill. That's it, OZ. That's it. Good release, CP. Go. Come out. You gotta get down. There we go. All right, here we go. All right, Deron, let's get us going, guys. We gotta put another good day in. We gotta push through, right? We're in the middle of training camp, Deron. Let's get us going. Let's go. Here we go. Why don't you signal it? There we go, Foyer. What's up, Richie? All right. Hear ya. How you doing? Doing great, man. Come on, Kyle. Rip out of that thing. Hey, Kyle, turn and finish. Come on, Kyle. Kyle, this gotta be the route for you, man. That's it, Kyle. Another thing. Rip out of it. Look it in, finish. Slim, how you doing, man? Good play, Dion. That's why you use your hands, man. Hey, you went from being a finesse guy to now you're a physical guy. There we go. Well, I scored, though. One of those common routes. You guys know this better than me. Go in that back pylon. They got to fill you. Then you got to put your own flavor on that thing. So I'm going to start a GoFundMe to get that new headband for you. Too damn lethargic. Let's look at the ball. Get 5 in the huddle with the quarterback. And let's go. Pay attention. We got 700 people here to help you. Know the personnel going in the next play. Have 5 ready. Hammer it. Come off the ball and throttle somebody. Next play. Wasting time. Hey, turn it up, D. Get out of the way, Russ. Where are your rib pads, Russ? If you're going to go in there and block those, you better get your rib pads.
That is crazy.
Next play. We're going to see if you can play pro football. Next play. Hey, we got 2 yards. Congratulations. Get back in the huddle. We got 2 yards and you're throwing a party. That's your expectation. There it is. I didn't know if he was really at fault. I just saw him get throttled in the backfield. Was it him? This one NFL Films had, so.
All right, that's all they need to hear right there.
Man, when that man said, we got 2 fucking yards. He got 2 fucking yards. Like, wow. We haven't had that in so long. Haven't had that in so freaking long.
We got 2. He said, we got 2 fucking yards and you want to throw a party. That's all I needed right there. He said, if that's your expectation, what the fuck? You get your ass off the field.
Get your ass off the field. Boy, come on, man. And I asked Miles, I was like, Miles hasn't seen anything yet, and it's crazy. I hit him up on Twitter after he saw the video. I was like, see, I knew that man was a little cool. You can just look in his eyes and just tell that dude is off, man.
Right. Have you seen him in press conferences? He looked like a serial killer.
He does. I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But like I said, when I saw that, man, you talk about football. That's what we've been needing. That's what you've been needing, bro. Hey, we don't use that B word in here.
Brotherhood is no longer associated with the Falcons. But he said, Quinn was saying, hey, this has been perfect. Quinn said, hey, 2 yards, hey. Good. Hey, Dairy Queen Blizzards on me, y'all. Good job. Y'all got 1.5 yards.
Good effort, guys. Good effort. Good effort. No,
good effort. Good effort, people. Oh, but I got my drinking buddy in here, Sonya. What's going on?
What's up? Oh, you looking at the same thing I was looking at. Oh,
I think I addressed this last night. Yeah, this is exactly why we don't use Brotherhood, because Brotherhood cost Falcons Super Bowl. Premature celebration.
I just just give me a second. Just
only thing I gotta say about that is, where was Dan Quinn as a coach? That should tell you everything right there. Exactly. It's like, oh Lord.
How are you an NFL coach and these guys talking about they celebrating at halftime? How are you a coach and you allow your team not? That's the thing that you always preach. Finish. You just heard what he said. You just heard what Arthur Mims said. Finish. And he talking about the defense. He's an offensive guy. And granted that he spent time as a defensive, not control, but a defensive assistant. Go ahead.
Hold on. Now, let's compare this to this. Hold on.
Oh, gosh.
Let's go get the ball today. Let's go get the ball. Let's go get the ball. You guys, AC. Get the ball. 3, 1, 2, 3. Get the ball. What's up? Man, how you doing, buddy? No, I'm fun. You really do know how to coach. If you're walking, you're wrong. 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 Let's go have some fun, boys. Let's go perform today. Let's go get it. Let's go. Yeah, let's go play some ball, huh? Let's go play some football. Ball out. All you got. Be on the details. Be on the details. He's going to try and stab me on my inside number, right? Now, why is that important to stab me on my inside? Because if I start vertical...
You don't hear no intensity in that whatsoever, do you? That's Dan Quinn for you right there.
Attaboy ass coach. Attaboy ass coach. That's oh my gosh.
That's exactly right. Attaboy ass coach. Oh, let's see. Yeah. Harrison, yeah. Coach Attaboy, yeah.
That away, boy. That away. Good. Oh, good effort.
Good job. Hey, that's okay. That's okay. You lost 17 yards on that. It's all good. You're gonna get back.
We'll get him next time.
We'll get him next time. It's 2nd and 47. It's okay. That's okay, y'all. Let's go ahead and get these 47 yards. If you don't, we still got pizza for you. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Oh man, the motherfucker called him Coach Peaches. Hold on. TB3 Entertainment called him Coach Peaches.
Wow, dang. Ain't got no love for that. I mean, Coach Peaches.
Oh Lord. Night and day. But go ahead, Mike. What was you about to go ahead? I just want to throw that in right quick.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Just like as far as Arthur Smith, and his approach. What I like most about it is that he's going to allow that. The one thing that I'm going to continue to watch for is to see how Dean Pease and his defensive guys are, how they, they connect, or how they, kind of address as far as like their style of play. Which defensive coach is going to stand out? Because we remember Brian Cox, and I think if anything that turned this defense into a just a soft ass defense, losing him was what really did it. That's what set us over the edge. It had absolutely no edge. Like nobody was being held accountable for any damn thing. And I go back to the interview with Chuck Smith. Chuck Smith said it himself. He came in, he helped he helped Vic, he helped Grady, and they essentially didn't want him around because Dan Quinn was one of those guys. I want to have all the attention got to be on me. He didn't really want those guys going out or coming in to out-coach him. That's what I like most about Arthur Smith. He don't give a freak. Because if he was a guy that needed to have all the attention like Shanahan, he wouldn't have went out and got a guy like Dean Pease. When you talk about his resume, Dean Pease's resume is so thorough. He's coached the greatest of the greatest. Has some of the best coaches of all time. Bill Belichick said, you know what? I'm a defensive coordinator. I'm a defensive coach, but here you go. You take over my whole defense. I'm going to just let you do what you want to do. That's a coach. Just think about that for a second, people. Bill Belichick is one of the greatest defensive minds in the history of the game. Played under the great Bill Parcells. He coached under great Bill Parcells, and he said, he responsible for guys like, Lawrence Taylor. He helped develop Lawrence Taylor. So if this guy allowed Dean Pease to come in to take over, y'all really think the Falcons are not going to be a better defensive team? See, even Dale, like, yeah. Like that's why I'm like, yeah, boy, we gonna get it. Yeah, boy, we about to get it. Even Dale know. We finna get it. We got a whole defense. We got a defensive coach right now who understands. Okay, he understands.
I'm sorry, man. My nephew just came in, just stole a whole box of donuts for no reason.
Boy, he on the chain these last couple of days, boy.
Boy, he waiting for that football season. That's what that is, boy. He like Dean Pease. Yeah. Y'all better get the mics up too, man. Y'all got to help us push this thing to the algorithm. Like I said, we appreciate people tuning in. We got some folks.
Hit the like, man. Y'all
hit the like button.
If you're new to the channel, please say you're new. We need to see if you guys are new. It's 116 people in the chat. Look, even if you're new, just say, a thumbs up or something. We just need we want to see if you guys like really just here checking out. If you like what you hear, let us know, man. Don't be a stranger. That's all we need. Because like I said, we're not just Atlanta Falcons fans. We are football fans, and we can talk about any and everything.
Right. But go ahead, keep going. You talking about, because I about forgot what you said. Because him just coming in and barging in and taking them donuts just made me laugh.
He just came and took the whole
He took the whole box. He like,
y'all haven't heard the story. I'll just say this. And Maggie, she look, he's autistic. I think everybody know this by now, but he's autistic, and he loves snacks. I'll just say that. He loves the hell out of some snacks. And he's like the hamburger when it comes to snacks. Anytime
Yeah. But the,
Boy,
but the,
irritate
but
the hell
the
out
thing
of
about
stats, boy. You'll never know anything. All you see is him.
but like I said, we got a couple people that's new here. We got Eric Murphy. We got Lacey Veroline. We got a couple new people in here.
Thank you, Lacey. Thank you.
Eric Murphy.
Eric Murphy, man, you look. We ain't gonna press you into hitting that subscribe button. That's something that you want to do. But if you enjoy it, you know what I'm saying, just let everybody know, what we are. You know what I'm saying?
Then also, like I said, if you're not a Falcon fan, put your team name down here. Show us who you repping.
Yeah, don't be afraid, man.
Exactly. We's respectful Falcon fans.
We's respectful. We's respectful over here.
We's respectful.
Thank you, Eric. I appreciate it.
Shit. Oh my God. Yeah. Ghost Peppers. I know this been down here for a while. He was like, "Hey, great drop, Brian Hill. We're gonna go to Six Flags later on." Dan the man said Arthur Smith looked like a funeral director about to have service for the rest of the NFL.
Yo, wow. Oh my goodness.
Exactly.
But that's really it. I just want like I said, man, like I think there's a culture shift, and the culture shift is just like he's gonna let these guys be assholes. If you're an asshole, you got to come in. Like I really believe that Arthur Smith is one of those coaches. He do not care what you think. You're not gonna come in here pussyfooting around. You're gonna have to put in some good. You're gonna have to put in some effort. None of that pretty ball. And no, again, everybody keep thinking we disrespecting Julio, but Julio was a fucking prissy ass redeemer receiver. Was he tough on that field? Hell yeah. He was difficult to tackle. He's a damn load to try to get down. But he pussyfoot around. Let's just call a spade a spade. He don't want to practice. I don't think he had a full practice in Tennessee yet. That dude done been hurt ever since he got there. He been missing practices ever since he's got there. He don't want to. He know when he came, and this is another thing. Reputations, they get around in the NFL. Players talk about coaches. Let's make that clear. And being a guy with Derrick Henry, AJ Brown, those guys talk. It's like, look, bro, you're gonna have to if you're gonna have to work under this coach. This dude don't play. Like even in high school, you knew that one coach. Like he gonna make you run laps if you do this. There's this one teacher in high school. You do something dumb, she gonna make you hold books. You remember being able to hold? Y'all remember holding the books? Standing in the corner and holding books up like that.
Oh,
that teacher.
1,
yeah.
2, 3, 4. Oh hell
no! boy! Look, everybody. It's always that one teacher that everybody remember. That one coach that everybody remember. And I think that's exactly why Julio was like, "Look, bro, I ain't with that." But the Falcons, right now, as much money they done gave out to people just on good standing. Arthur Blank ain't giving out no free checks no more. You're gonna have to earn these checks.
Exactly.
And I feel it. I think that's the way to go. We done gave way too much free money to people that end up getting that paycheck and then they turn soft. Way too many people.
Charmin
soft. I don't know what. We gave Robert Alford almost $40 million, and that dude couldn't stop getting penalties.
Oh, wait a minute. Amy said, y'all remember the all gas, no brakes logo t-shirt?
Oh my gosh. Yes.
What the fuck was that? I guess the only mode of transportation they had was a skateboard because goddamn the cars wasn't working worth a damn.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
They should have got breaks on them there. At least they probably would have won some games if they had some breaks. Yeah. But like you said, reputation follows, man. And I heard I kind of peeked around and you got a couple Tennessee fans, they kind of pissed off about it because they're like, damn, Julio hurt. Hey, that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a great player.
He's great, but that motherfucker is not gonna practice. He's not gonna practice.
Right. But I like what you said. I like the main thing you did say though. You said it's building of a new culture, and this is what we have been clamoring for years now. Like I said, we got everybody trying to pass the ball 60% of the time type offense and stuff like that. Like I said, it looks good on paper, but you don't have the complete product. And this is what this new regime is to put a complete product out there. You ain't got to play the prettiest football. All you got to do is beat your opponent by at least 1 point. That's all I'm going to say on that.
Now we're going to get to this. We don't have a lot of topics, but I think this is something.
Actually, Nomad Joker kind of ran into that one with his comment. He actually ran into that with that.
Yep.
But go ahead, Mike.
That's essentially it. That's exactly what we are looking forward to. Like, thank you, Nomad, for it seems like you 1-1 with the great one right now. But what are you guys? And you can go first, Kevin. But like defensively, what are you looking forward to the next game?
I mean, because if it's coming out that the starters are not going to play again, I just want to see the continuation of the DP scheme. I want to see the A-gap blitzes. I want to see, even though the Falcons lost, 23-3 against Tennessee, you have to remember, most of those drives, the Falcons were in bad field position defensively. You have to look at that. Like I said, we get a couple turnovers. I know those can come. But I just want to see them build off of what they did last week as far as calling the plays. Like I said, letting players be who they are. Bro, I'm looking with Marlon Davidson and John Kaminsky not playing. Bro, I'm so looking forward to seeing what Taquan Graham could do on that defensive line, bro. I went back and looked at some of the snaps that he played. I about to say, man, somebody's job might be on the line, bro. I'm telling you. Like I said, he athletically, he might not be the best on the defensive line that we have athletically, but he does one thing well, and that's hold the point of attack. And he has good short area. He got good short area quickly. So I'm looking forward to him. Williams, I want to see if he could build up on what he did last week, because I know they're going to put a lot of time into him too. And one more player that I'm looking forward to is, and like I said, if you go to Six Man K Styles channel, I actually had a thought on this guy. This was one of the first guys I looked at in the draft, and that's Errol Thompson. So y'all make sure you go check that out. I'm ready to see what he can do too, because that hit he put on whatchamacallit. That's all I need to know. I just love that the young guys they have that they want it. That's what I want to see. I want to see if the players want it for the second week in a row. All right, Mike. Go and do your thing. Oh yeah. Also, Ogundeji. I already know what he could do, so that's why I didn't even mention
Yeah,
him.
don't even mention him. We already know he one of those dudes. he getting praises. It's like he picking up this scheme fast. And if you know anything about DNP's scheme, it's not easy to pick up. He has a very complex scheme, and the fact that he's picking it up fast, that tells you how smart he is.
Right.
But who are the players that I'm looking more? What am I looking forward to most? I gotta say, it's since I'm a quarterback guy. I think everybody kind of know that at this point that I'm a quarterbacks guy. I'm just a scheme guy. When it all comes down to it, like I look at how players fit into a scheme. So like everything that I say, it has to do with scheme. So what I want to see this go around, not so much players, but how different the scheme is going to be this time. Last time we saw a lot of A gap blitzes, we saw B gap blitzes, we just saw a lot of blitzes, safeties. That man was sending everybody. So
Exactly.
I want to see this. And it's probably, again, this might be just completely crazy to even say this. But what if they just go into a cover 2 shell? You know what I'm saying? And they stop blitzing. It'll be a complete culture shock for the defense. So they looking for them to come. You remember how Rex Ryan, and I'm sure anybody who knows Rex Ryan, what he likes to do is to show, it's called the amoeba defense. You know what the amoeba defense is?
Go ahead and explain to him, Mike.
The amoeba defense gives the illusion that they're coming almost every down, and they end up dropping out of coverage, or they send a different type of person. So this is what I'm looking forward to. So when you look at Dean Pease, he sent a lot of guys this time. And I'm looking forward to seeing if he shows blitz and then drop off, and then we end up getting things like pick sixes and stuff like that. So like that's the stuff that I'm looking at. I'm looking at schematics more so than actual players, because we already know we got some damn good players. I'm telling you right now, the way Marlon Davidson is looking, the way AO is looking, Ogundeji, how he's looking, these guys look like they're gonna be some they gonna be some Pro Bowlers. I'm gonna say it right now. I think Ogundeji gonna be a Pro Bowler. It's a little bit more difficult for inside linemen, interior linemen to get, recognition, because they still don't want to give Grady Jarrett that the credit that he deserves, even though behind Aaron Donald, he's the second best defensive tackle. They still don't want to give him that. So like, AO, what's up? What's up?
Huh. I told you so.
Yeah, that's it. I think, like I said, I think that's it, man. I really do believe that Ogundeji is gonna be a Pro Bowler, because you don't see rookies, like coaches are reluctant to give young guys praise like that. I mean, you see with Arthur Smith, like, yeah, Kyle is his number one pick. This is his first pick, and that was his pick. But he's like, look, you ain't starting. You're not starting. You're gonna have to earn it. Hayden is my starter. So it ain't no favoritism over here, bro. You're gonna have to prove your worth. So when you got Ogundeji receiving so much praise as a rookie, that the fact that he was a 5th round, I believe he was a 5th round pick.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, bro. And quite quite frankly, I thought he was going to go. I thought he was at least going to be a third round, to be honest. Looking at his talent, and I know he has some. I think he has some injury issues. Maybe they had to do, but like he shouldn't have went that late. He should not have went that late.
Only thing I say is, I told you so. If you look at the couple of videos after the draft, we told you so.
Right. We told you so. I told you so about Felipe Franks. I'm the one. I was the first one to make a video, even on this guy. Told you even about Felipe. I told you so. Man, Go ahead.
I was about to say, we over here serenading with I told you so. But Mike, let me ask you a question right quick. And like I said, I'm going to add and get everybody's input on here that's watching as well.
Mm-hmm.
With this Dean Pease offense. I mean, not offense, defense, my bad. I got ahead of myself. So with this defense, would you rather see 2 guys with 10 plus sacks or 7 guys with 5 plus sacks? Based on what this scheme does.
The cheap part of me saying 7 guys with 5 sacks, because I don't want to have to pay no defensive player $100 million. I ain't trying to do that, bro. You end up, if it ain't Aaron Donald or Grady Jarrett, I'm not trying to give him $100 million, bro. So it's like the cheap part of me is like, yeah, I'd rather have 7 guys with 5 sacks than that 1 guy or 2 guys with 10 million, because you know them guys gonna be looking at, hey man, I got 10, 15 sacks. Or my $20 million a year, and then you end up being broke and having to cut a guy that, you know, or having a guy like Von Miller. You know what I'm saying? Von Miller ain't the same Von Miller no more. Injuries don't caught up to him. And now you got him sitting on the bench with like, not really sitting on the bench, but like you paying him like $15, $20 million a year, and he's not the same player. So, like, I would rather have 7 guys with 5 sacks than have 2 guys with 10 plus sacks.
Yeah, because what we've been dealing with the last couple years.
Right.
Exactly. But when I was saying like 10 plus sacks, you have like a couple guys that got 10 plus sacks. You maybe have everybody, a couple more people, like 5 more people with like 2, by at least about 2 sacks. Like, nah, bro, we need it to come from everywhere.
And that's what our problem been. We had guys with 2 guys with 10 sacks, and then everybody else got like 1, 1, 1, 2. That ain't good enough. That ain't good enough at all.
There's no variety in that at all. And then, like you said, with the amoeba defense, if like I said, people realize like when you say amoeba defense, it's kind of a more technical way of saying the zone blitz scheme in a way.
A zone blitz scheme.
Yeah,
that's essentially what it is. But like I said, it's just giving the illusion that you're going to be coming every down, and you end up dropping guys out. You don't know who's going to come. And that's why you got to have guys like Dion and Foyer who are very good in coverage to make that defense work. And now you got Walker, who's playing crazy out of his mind. You got Etheridge playing out of his mind. And I think he's going to be a very good player himself. But like these guys, you got some good linebackers in this. The Falcons linebackers are something serious, man. They like everybody talking about Stephen Means, and they looking at Stephen Means like he's gonna be garbage, but he even making plays in practice. This dude making plays in practice. That's crazy. These same people, what you talking about? We ain't got high expectations. These guys are making plays.
My bad.
These guys are making plays, so I'm loving it, man.
Okay. The reason why I say that is I brought some up here right quick, and I'm going to read it out to the people. I'm going to read these sack numbers to you.
Oh goodness.
Ooh, so y'all can know. So in total last year, the Falcons had 29 sacks. The highest sack total was 4.5. Okay. After that, you had Grady with 4 sacks. But the thing about it is, like you said, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We had 5 people that earned some playing time that got no sacks.
Uh-huh.
So damn, that gives, like I said, I need at least 5 sacks from everybody. I need at least 5 sacks from everybody. Young Way Koo could get a sack for all I care.
That man said, "Young Way Koo." But that's honestly, like I said, I think that's the way to go as a team. That's why, but it's a better way to to keep a team together, because like you said, man, it's like it put more emphasis on if you need a guy, if a guy becomes available, you can go out and get him, because you're not spending all this money on these guys as active for money.
Right.
I mean, you 30 years old or you 27, 28 years old and you want $100 million. You 28, bro. You maybe have 3 years left. Let's be real. A lot of these football players, once they hit 30 or get close to 30, they're not the same players. So that way, as a team, you don't really handicap yourself like the Falcons did by giving Julio $60 million guaranteed. Absolutely no. They didn't look, they just gave it to him. And granted that we find the right team that were able to help us out, but they didn't have to do that. We could have been stuck with Julio. So I don't want to handicap myself as an organization by continuously paying guys $20 million, because receivers, the price tag on receivers is just ridiculous right now. I'm just gonna be real. Receivers up here getting quarterback money. Exactly. That's crazy that you're seeing receivers nowadays getting quarterback guaranteed money. That right there is that's insane.
It's only gonna go up from here,
and it's only gonna go up. But that's really it defensively. What we I really want to touch home on, what to expect, because I think the game come on tomorrow, 7:00. And we may or may not. We'll probably do a post game show. We'll probably do a post game show. That depend. And we'll kind of go by it, but we can kind of hit up the Q&A right now. But those are the.
So
question: how many? Oh my God. Is that really a question?
Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Let's see what he said.
Wow.
I'm counting 3. I'm gonna say 3. But have y'all noticed a certain trend that's been going on too? Have you noticed? For the last 10 years, Anybody that gets cut from the Falcons becomes irrelevant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or traded. Mm. Ah. That's why I said, ugh. Is that a shot fired? Don't know.
Hey, I tried to tell people the Falcons, like, that boy Rich McKay got some pull around the league. People don't realize he got some pull around. That dude was like literally like one of the guys that in conversation of taking over as the commissioner when Roger Goodell decide he like in a couple of years that he's gonna retire. His name has come up. People don't realize that man got power. So you end up doing something to the Falcons. That's why I say, like, Falcons could have really did Julio wrong if they wanted to. Right. They could have sent his ass to Saskatchewan if they really wanted to. Ain't a damn thing he could have did about
it. Exactly. Bobby Correa, yeah, we just played it on live. So if you want to go ahead back and look at our reaction to it, it's there.
But I think about 3. I say 3 teams is safe.
Yeah,
I just don't think I don't think Tack hungry, man. Like he too in it. I just hate to say this, but he like a bitch, man. Always whining about something. He always mad about something. Like, you ever notice that? He always mad about something.
I'm about to say maybe he's just doing a lot of chirping because he know he's not that good. That's just one of those things. You be boisterous to hide the fact that you might be incompetent in your possession. So you voice yourself. It's basically like a damn chihuahua. Motherfucker bark like hell, but you buck at it and start running. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying.
Wow.
Think about it. Just think about last season. Okay, we talking about we talking about Tweety Bird here, Tad McKinley here. Remember last season when he got the first sack of the season for the Falcons, and he parading around like he fucking Conor McGregor and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot he was even on the team.
What happened? Talking about would y'all say that in Tack's face? Hell yeah, I said it in his damn face.
Like this. Yeah, I'm right
Why
here.
you acting like a little bitch? You always crying about something. And you don't come through. You make all these false claims. 3 sacks easy.
Oh, here you go. Ghost Pepper said, I wouldn't be shocked if Tack ends up in the fan control football league. For a lot of people that don't look, for a lot of people that don't know what the fan control football league is, you get the fans pick the plays, the players run.
You gotta run it. Yep. Johnny Manziel, okay?
It's basically arena football with fans picking plays. Oh man.
Like we supposed to be scared of Tack or something. Man, what? He from Compton. Well, look, I'm from y'all look, I'm from the west side of Atlanta. All right, the west side of Atlanta. Trust me. Born and raised, okay? Born and raised in Perry Home, okay? Perry Home. Summer Hill. All right, East Lake Meadows. This is what your boy right here is made of. All right, no disrespect to Compton, none of that. But look, Tack don't scare nobody over here. And I'm sure Tack ain't scared of me. That ain't what this is about. But when you talk about a guy in Tack who always crying about, he always mad about something. He always crying about something. He always mad about, you making $3-4 million a year. What the heck are you so mad for? Why are you so mad? Even if you don't get a sack, you still getting a $20,000 damn check every 2 weeks. Like, bro, what you mad for? Exactly. Every week you getting a pay, like every week you getting a paycheck. What you mad for, bro? Better leave them Instagram models alone. That's what you need to do, and learn how to get a secondary move. That's what you need to be worried about. Don't get mad at the fans for calling you out on your abilities, but you always mad about stuff that ain't got nothing to do with football. This man out here crying, and like I said, everybody is entitled to their opinion. But my opinion of Tech, he's just soft, bro. He always crying about something.
But and for a lot of people that don't know, and the Falcons had to make the move. And if anybody in here that's a reader, 48 Laws of Power.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Basically, Falcons inducted Law 10, which is avoid the unhappy and unlucky. And Tack ass is always unhappy. Just like Mike said.
When was the last time you saw Tack smiling and having a good time? Like, let's be real. I seen Vic Beasley smile and have a good time. Tack ain't never happy.
Right.
Come on, bro.
And if you look, like I said, if you actually look at, okay, if you look at the draft night, what was the first thing that he said? I don't give a fuck. Find me later. So he already started barking.
Mm-hmm.
First year, shoulder hurt. He had, what I say, the ability so much, but to try to you try to turn him into a franchise pass rusher, you only got 17 sacks out of 4 years.
Whew.
Even like with Vic Beasley, you got almost 40 sacks out of him in 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
5 years.
He almost passed Chuck Smith. I think he almost passed Chuck Smith and a couple other guys. It's like on the list for the most sacks in Falcons history. So he almost got out with those guys.
They like G-Town Baller here said, Beasley lost his confidence after Quinn tried to move him to outside linebacker more in coverage than rushing the pass. Yes, they tried to turn him into Croy Bierman, and it failed.
Mm-hmm. He should have used Vic Beasley as a blitzing outside linebacker. There's a difference between a spot rusher. That's essentially what he is. He is TJ Watt. That's what he should have been. Mm-hmm. He should have been how the Pittsburgh Steelers use TJ Watt. They don't put TJ Watt in pass coverage situations. That's not his strength. So they tried to make him something that he wasn't. That's not what he is.
Mm-mm. Oh man. Hold on, wait a minute. Everything ATL got one for. He said, what school did you go to? Washington player over here. That's a fat West Side player.
Man. I grew up in Perry Home. I actually grew up in the SWATs near Carver Home. I went to Perkinson. All right. And from Perkinson, I moved all the way to the east side of Atlanta. All right. And I went to Drew. And if you know anything about Drew, that's one of the worst schools in Atlanta, bro. Fights every day. I'm not
battle tested.
It's every day. You gonna get punked, or you gonna punk somebody. It ain't no if, ands, or buts. All right, and that's East Lake Meadows. Like I said, Little Vietnam here in Atlanta, that ain't nothing to play with. All right, if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere in the world. That right there, you can't walk through that mug at night. All right, and I'm telling you like that. That's just Atlanta. just being in Atlanta. Like I said, I spent so much time, and I see myself as a true ATL. Lived on both sides, east and west side. So I'm a true ATL. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, shoot, that's what you call you had to earn your battle scars over there,
Boy. Like I said, trust me. Anybody who know anything about Little Vietnam, they call it Little Vietnam for a reason. All right.
Oh damn.
Perry Homes, those like you can't walk up in that morgue at night if you didn't have no family there. You can't walk in them neighborhoods.
But Falcon Militia said he got a hot take for us. He said Matt Ryan will have 250 yards rushing with 4 touchdowns. His timely scrambles will have haters swallowing their tongue.
I'm glad you said that because I got.
Hold on. Let me answer this one right quick.
You already on it?
Hold on. Is that what's from the city too? Now I'm not actually from the city. I'm from south of the city. Zone 3, baby. Like I said, right out here, Gobby Road. This is where I grew up at.
Mm-hmm.
And Morrow as well. Like I said, it ain't as bad as Little Vietnam. But ain't no bitching around here, though. Went to North Clayton High School, so that's all I'll tell you right there. Like I said, wasn't no war. Like I said, wasn't no war zone every damn day. But you had to watch your back too. So hey, it's all one thing.
Oh, I know. Trust me. I was all over Atlanta. I got family. Like I said, that's why I say I'm a true ATL because I've been and I've stepped foot in these neighborhoods every weekend. Every weekend, got family in all of them, and that's something. Like I said before, like that's if you lived in those neighborhoods, if you did not live in those neighborhoods, you gonna get got. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts.
Exactly. But
okay.
What Kareem Jones said North Clayton High School class of 1998.
My sister actually went to North Clayton. Oh, I got some stats. He's saying
2000.
That Matt Ryan isn't a running quarterback. He done ran over 200 yards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times in his career. He done had over 200 yards rushing in a season.
Hey, you said in a season? Hold on. Let me look something up. Hey, since you're doing that, let me look something up too. since we're since we're doing SAT study class.
No, I got that wrong. No, it totals up to about 200, but when you get sacked, it takes away from it. So you gotta throw it. That's a stupid. So yeah, he's actually So 8 times in his career, he had over 300 yards rushing, but being that he gets sacked, those numbers decrease.
So
it takes away from that.
So what's the total as far as or what he averaged per season?
The average
was about 140, right?
It's about 147, 145, 143, 141, 125, 120, 117, and 104.
Okay, so that's not.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not really much, but I got some Ryan Tannehill running numbers since Ryan Tannehill's a running quarterback.
Oh.
Let's see. So since he is a running quarterback, his highest total of running in a season since we still. I got this comment today was like Ryan Tannehill is like 15 times better than Matt Ryan could ever be because he can run. Ryan Tannehill ran for 311 yards. That's the highest he did in his whole career.
300.
311.
Wow.
I'm like, but you act like you ran for 1,000. I don't see 1,000 here. Ooh. But yeah, man, God damn, y'all need to stop coming up with these damn high school graduation years. Y'all, man,
y'all got me in here like,
yeah.
Hey, old as a mug, boy.
Bro, shit, I graduated 16 years ago. That's why I don't want to be reminded.
So how about 20? All right, we talking about 20. No. Okay.
Oh man. Hold on. I didn't see this. Joker came in when he said, "Did y'all see Ryan run an RPO actually take the ball and running on the fake?" Now, I didn't see that. I know he did say that
he's done it before.
He feels faster.
He's done that before. This ain't new concepts for Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan in high school was a mobile quarterback. He was scheduled to go where?
Georgia Tech.
Bam! Bam! Everybody think Matt Ryan can't run. I don't understand why they did. He was scheduled to go to Georgia Tech until he got that knee injury. That's like really took a lot of his athleticism away. The man can run.
He's not gonna run for 1,000 yards.
Right. He's not gonna run for 1,000 yards. I wouldn't even want.
I don't want my quarterback running 1,000 yards. Like I said, even though Michael Vick did, but you saw the toll it took on him though. That's the issue. Okay, you think if your quarterback got like not only getting sacked in the pocket, getting sacked outside the pocket, but you adding almost 150 attempts to get blasted by defenders. Yeah, man, that's kind of like a catch-22. That's like a good thing and a bad thing. Like, yes, he can run and give you the extra yards, but now you add more hits to him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't need to be hit anymore.
Right.
We do not need that.
Right. Because playing in dirt cutter, he and a lot of people don't realize that this dude literally has been playing in dirt cutter system for 4 years. Not 4 straight years. 4 years. Falcons missed the playoffs all 4 of those years. Did you know that Dirk Cutter, as a coach, only been to the playoffs twice since 2007? Did you know that? I'm going to ask the people in the chat. Did y'all know that Dirk Cutter, if Dirk Cutter is on your roster as a position, as an offensive coordinator, a head coach, he's only been to the playoffs twice. I'm just saying. Your quarterback getting on average sacked 38 to 40 times a season in your system, you may be the problem.
And I'm glad you brought that up because I noticed something when we was looking at those stats. Is that
hold on. Down South Georgia, boy. I appreciate you. Former friend. Thank you. Former friend. Yeah. Go ahead, Mike.
I need to look at it because I think
we had former friend as an OC for 5 seasons. They went to the NFC Championship game his first year as OC for the Falcons in 2012. That was the last time he'd been to the playoffs as any type of coach. of importance?
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Oh my God. Yeah, I was right. So I didn't want to relive any bad moments, but like that's the reason why he had to go is because his offense under Matt Ryan, when he's been with the team, his numbers always start out well. And even I'm going from even Tampa Bay, I'm looking at his offense. His offenses always start out good, and then they just start going horribly bad. So he'll have a good first year, and then the rest of the year, it just everything else just go straight. It just get worse.
Right.
He has
Off
like
with thy head.
That's it. So, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I like this question here. King Quest 17 said, if you could have any defensive player in the past on this team now, who would you get?
You mean just for the Falcons team? I can take for the Falcons.
I don't know. I think he might in the past all this team now. Now, King Quest, are you talking about from Falcons standpoint, or are you just talking about all time as far as any player ever? So when you clarify that, we'll answer that one.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I already got one jumped off the rip. Yeah, I got one already.
Oh my goodness. Oh man. But let's say if he did talk about all time of like whatever, who would you say? Of any team?
Of this team right now that'll help this team right now defensively. It's probably going to be controversial that I say this, but if I'm talking about a team right now and helping this team get to the next level, I'm going to say Rod Coleman. Rod Coleman with Grady Jarrett is freaking disgusting. If y'all don't know who Rod Coleman is, y'all better Google him. That dude, his numbers almost identical to Warren Sapp.
Mm-hmm.
That dude was a monster in his day. Look up Rod Coleman. That dude was a mother freaking problem. He was Grady Jarrett before Grady Jarrett. You know what I'm saying? That's who
Rod Coleman. But Rod Coleman was actually getting sacks.
He was actually.
But he was. No, I ain't gonna say he was getting. He was finishing.
He was finishing right. Plays. Rod Coleman was a monster. So to have Grady Jarrett and Rod Coleman back to, woo, quarterbacks have a problem. Quarterbacks will have a problem. This defense, like you put Rod Coleman on this defense to eat with Grady Jarrett, and that's why a lot of people are excited about Marlon Davidson. If Marlon Davidson continue to get after the quarterback like he's been doing so far, man, him and Grady gonna eat. It's gonna be a nightmare for quarterbacks. They're gonna make Tom Brady like he go. You might see a lot. You might see a lot of sacks from them two playing the Bucs, because Tom Brady cannot move at all.
Right.
And the only reason why he's like, like even playing the Falcons, they've always like Grady Jarrett eat when he played against the Bucs because he can't move.
Exactly.
So I say Rod Coleman.
Man, I see people putting in Jesse Tuggle, Chris Dolman, and stuff like that. But those are obvious. I want to go kind of off the rails on this one. And y'all might look at me crazy when I say this.
Uh-oh.
Who am I going to say? I'm gonna give you a name here, and y'all probably ain't even gonna think this name like, what the fuck is you talking about? I'm gonna say Brett Grimes.
Wow. I like that. I can see him.
Brett Grimes. Because like with a lot of people see Brett Grimes. Okay, yes, he's small. He's not fast. This motherfucker shut Megatron down. Think about that. 5'8", 183 pounds. But he just had the heart of a lion, and I think that mentality that he has is what will help this defense a lot. Because they need all those alphas. They need all those like guys that want it. They need that attitude. And he will bring the attitude. He wasn't scared of no receiver. He's bumping, running everybody. Because I was just about to say Chris Draft. Chris Draft damn sure be good for this defense.
Oh yeah.
But Brett Grimes is that second corner on this defense. Yeah, it'll be nice. But yeah, just think about that. He outjumped Megatron. He outjumped Calvin Johnson. That's why they call him Optimus Grimes. Because he used to give Calvin Johnson hell. But for that same question, all time, who would you say, like, of all time, who would help this defense? Kenny Alexander did not just say that name. He said Thomas Day Cool. Get the fuck out of here.
Man, you don't think that, man. Oh my God.
Day Cool had 1 year that he did a damn thing. But got Tadiah said Willie Moe, Isaac Crime said Steve Atwater. We had a couple Ed Reeds in here. Let's see. Patrick Kearney, Troy Polamalu. Who would you say of all time?
That instantly make this a Super Bowl team?
Yeah.
This team lacks that guy is just going to come in and like immediately set the tone. Like no ifs, ands, or buts. They lack that one guy that's going to come in and set the tone outside of Grady Jarrett. Like Grady going to eat. Soon as he step on the field, Grady going to make an impact right immediately. And I'm going to say this, and it's probably obvious, but when I'm thinking about defenses, I don't think about just he's going to get interceptions or he's going to get turnovers. I want fear. I want guys to fear my team.
Hold on. I'm trying to see where you're going with this. You said fear. I want to see where you're going with this.
So you talk about somebody who literally had people wondering if he was really crazy or not, if he was really tooting that powder during and before the game.
I know where you going. Like
people legit thought this dude was insane. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna give y'all a few seconds to see if y'all understand where I'm going with this.
I already know. He said the main key word.
I already said it.
He said the main key word.
No man, you close. Not quite, but you close.
Not quite there.
Like people was literally scared of this dude. Like they thought this dude was like literally tooting lines doing the game.
Well,
Like
look like somebody got it.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go, right there. There it is. LT, bro. That's it, boy. Boy, folks, like that dude, bro. People literally thought he was crazy. Like people literally thought he was crazy, bro. Like you talk about it immediately. I don't care about sacks, interceptions. I want people to fear my team. And that dude put the fear of God in quarterbacks and offensive linemen. Like they created a whole blocking scheme, the slide protection because of him. Yeah. That was created because of LT. The slide protection, when they had to slide everybody over, that was created because of LT. They created a whole scheme because of him.
Exactly.
So LT, like I said, it ain't even got nothing to do with sacks. You know what I'm saying? That dude had he put the fear of God in teams, boy. I gotta say LT. I gotta go LT. Like I said, I love when teams are just when defenses are feared. When you look at that team, you in for it. You know you in for it. That's what I like.
This dude literally had a 7-year span of 10+ sacks. His worst sack season was in 1992 with 5 sacks. He hit the average mark.
Come on, bro.
He was an house. And the thing about it, he wasn't a big guy.
He wasn't.
He wasn't really big. He was like 240. But he was relentless. And it's like, he snorted powder before games. and at halftime. That's why that motherfucker was crazy. Man. Damn, that's a hard one to top right there, man.
Yeah, it is.
Because I was thinking of all time as far as the whole team, but if we sticking with just the theme of defense,
all time, just all time. I got another one for the Falcons.
Oh man, that's a hard one.
LT, bro, like I said, I like my defense to be feared.
Exactly. If I'm looking at defense, and we said the main problem of this defense is within its front seven. Ooh. Ooh.
You don't know what to do.
Bro, I don't even know what to say, man. I'm like, I will say, and I'm gonna just base this off of consistency.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say Michael Strahan. I say Michael Strahan. Because originally I was gonna say Ted Washington, but he didn't really have significance outside just stopping the run. I love me Ted Washington though. But Reggie White too, but it's hard because it's like Reggie White, Michael Strahan. Even though Reggie White is the more dominant guy, I kind of feel like Strahan had a little more versatility, slightly more versatile. You know what? Damn that. Yeah, Michael Strahan was good too. But I'm gonna give you an honorable mention on this one, and this is gonna be kind of a recent one. I say Julius Peppers.
I can see that. I can see that one too. I can see that.
Michael Strahan. Because the thing about Michael Strahan was he was big enough to kind of play inside too, even though he was outside.
Mm-hmm.
But it was the consistency. It was like boom, 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 boom. He didn't have a drop off. Boom, 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 boom. Keep going.
Mm-hmm.
And you not finna talk shit to a guy with a gap in his mouth. He used it. That was his superpower. But yeah. Julius Peppers was a problem, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you on that. Beetleborgs, you didn't have to say that name. I'm still sad about that. A lot of people don't know Sean Taylor was my favorite player in the league for a long time until he got killed.
Yep, them dang on Florida rules, them dang on Florida laws. I tell you.
Right. But yeah, I say Michael Strahan.
Another one I want to throw out there too is
I'm about to say after you get to that, go to the offense as far as all time who would help the offense, because I definitely got a name for everybody's ass that y'all gonna agree with me on that
one. Man, Rod Wilson was cool, but he was more of a like interception turnover type guy. He didn't really see me as a consistent like DB like that. Like he would get interceptions at the right time. Like he one of the guy that got burnt a lot, but when you need the most, he would get that interception. So it's like Rod Wilson was good, but that's he strike me more as a guy, more of a turnover guy, more so than a consistent guy. That makes sense to you.
right.
That's why I like nobody say like he's one of the tops of all time, because he got a lot of turnovers. Like it's a lot of guys that get a lot of turnovers, and there's a lot of guys that dominate the game. I didn't necessarily believe that Rod Wilson dominated the game. I thought he dominated the game in a different way. Like Deion Sanders is one of those guys. When you look at Deion didn't get a lot of interceptions because nobody actually tried him like that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody tried Deion like that. But when he did, he made it memorable. That's why he saw the pick sixes. Like he made that legendary, the pick six legendary. Deion did that. And that's why I see, but defensively, I know we're going to get to the offense, but one more that I got to say defensively that really dominated the game, and it's probably going to be completely out of left field for a lot of people, but Grady Jackson, I don't think people realize how dominant that dude was in the middle of that. Bro, you not going to move that dude. Your run defense became so much better with just him being there. And he wasn't no like them big fat dudes that just you just put them there and they don't move. This dude, he moved the pile. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta say Grady Jackson, that dude was like, he was the epitome of run defense. He was that guy in the middle.
Yeah. The reason I threw my hands up at one of my favorite players too. I'm a Grady Jackson fan, bro.
Oh man, I was so glad when we got him. I knew our defense would be so much better when we got him. I was like, okay, yep, we good with that one.
Exactly. But let's go ahead and switch over to the off. We got a couple. Hold on. Let's read a couple folks. They got some defensive players. Beetleborgs said Brian Urlacher. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Well, yeah, Brian Urlacher was definitely model of consistency as far as tackling. We got Warren Sapp in here. Damn. Derek Thomas.
Yeah, that dude was a problem too.
Derek
Thomas was a problem, boy. Whew.
We got Daniel Monfort said William the Refrigerator Perry. Nickname for Refrigerator, that's all you need to know. He was a baller, though.
He was a baller.
Madness threw a good one here. He said Jerome Brown.
Jerome, yep. Right next to Reggie White. Yep.
Hey, look, I'm gonna throw one more name in there, and a lot of people are not gonna really see this. This might be more left field than what I said. But I say Aeneas Williams.
Oh man, I was thinking of him too.
Aeneas Williams, boy. If y'all even, but Aeneas Williams. Ask Steve Young. Just ask Steve Young about Aeneas Williams. That's all you got to do is say.
Hey, yeah, he was a problem for Steve Young, but
yeah. Xavier Littman said Ray Buchanan or Chuck Smith. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Hell, I'd throw Eugene Robinson in there too if that was the case. Just keep him out of Miami, but I'm just saying. Sean Wiley said Mean Joe Green. Mm-hmm. Who was the staple of the Steel Curtain? Let's get that straight.
Yeah, he was a little cuckoo.
Oh, you talking about cuckoo. Ronnie Lott.
Oh, yeah, that dude out here breaking fingers off and still playing that game. Boy.
Right.
Your whole finger came off and you still playing in it?
That boy's, I don't give a fuck. But there was a name that was I forgot to mention it. So if you still watching this show, I'm gonna mention the name that he said. But Steve Atwater.
Steve Atwater was psychotic. That dude was psychotic. That man will run through a brick wall with no problem. I'm so not joking either. I'm so not joking. He would gladly do it.
He turned the Nigerian Nightmare into a damn kitty story.
That man, after that hit, that man was never the same, boy.
Hell no, boy. They're like, oh shit, he's not the same. Oh no. He's like, oh no, you're not a nightmare no more. Keith Alexander, he said Junior Seau. Yeah, hey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was especially right around the late 90s, early 2000s. He was like, well, mid 90s, early 2000s. He was one of the he was one of those that kind of started bridging the gap into what the all around line.
Yeah, all around linebacker.
Yep. That's it. Jesse Tuggle. Yeah, Rakondo said Reggie White. But they're going to offense. And somebody already said my offensive player, so I'm mad about that. But I'm going to say offense. I said what would change this team offensively if I added in the past of all time. I got Ghost Pepper said it. He said it right there. Larry Allen. Big Larry Allen.
That dude was like that. Dude was
Big Larry Allen.
30 pounds and running 4.5, 4.4, 4.5. 330 pounds and running that. What? That's crazy,
bruh. He chased down a linebacker on an interception at 350 pounds. He chased him down. We got some Marshall. We got. Man, him, like I said, Larry, like when you talking about the epitome of fear and toughness and run the damn ball philosophy, them Dallas Cowboys teams, Larry Allen was a part of that.
Williams,
he dominated. Like, bruh, you wasn't going past. If you went past him, you had to be fast as hell to get. So once he got his hands on you, once he got hey, look, once he got his hands on you, it's a wrap. I just realized too, the 90s had a whole bunch of dominant offensive linemen. Did you realize that? Alan Faneca, Orlando Pace, Will Shields, Jonathan Alden, Willie Rofe, Walter Jones, Bob Whitfield.
Yeah. Man. You don't know how dominant Bob Whitfield. He was one of the best offensive linemen at that time.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna say Larry Allen. I'm about to say, what you got on that, Mike?
I'm gonna say this person. That immediately turned this team around. I think if you put this player on this team, I think you immediately make this offense one of the best offenses of all time. And no disrespect to Julio Jones, but you put this guy in his prime on this team, Terrell Owens.
How did I know you were gonna say that? I knew you were gonna say that. I knew it.
Y'all can say what y'all want to say about T.O., but he made people like he got under people's skin, bro. He like y'all go back and look at that Dallas Cowboy game where he stepped on the star, bro. That man was so disrespectful, bro. I laughed like hell, and I laughed like hell when he did that, boy. I was like that right there. That's football. That man got under your skin. That's what you need in a football player. You need players that gonna get under you and rub you the wrong way. None of that nice guy football. T.O., not only did he beat your ass on the field where you couldn't mess with him, but he got under your skin on top of it. So he putting up, 3 touchdowns, 200 yards receiving, and he getting under your skin. Come on, bro. Put this team, put that. People already hate Matt Ryan as it is. Boy, do you realize the national media? Do you realize the national media would do with T.O. and Matt Ryan? Come on, bro. They will hate. They will hate us.
Bro, I'm gonna give y'all a story on T.O., man. This guy right here, we love Julio Jones and what he did as far as what he did for his career, but he ain't got nothing on T.O. And the only reason why I say that too is T.O. didn't miss games like that.
Mm-hmm.
He played hard all snaps. Downfall is he'll speak his damn mind.
Right.
That's the downfall. He'll speak his mind, but it's within the team.
Mm-hmm. It's within the team. Yep.
That boy Terrell Owens was a bad man.
I like I said, it's not even about skill set because I want guys that's gonna get under your skin, man. I don't like these punk ass defenders that's scared to talk. Not even just look. If you're gonna play on my team, you better be ready to back up what you're saying. And nobody backed up saying more than T.O.
Right.
That's why he was hated so much. The media couldn't stand him because he was so successful. Let's just be real. Let's call a spade a spade. Philadelphia won because of him. They weren't gonna win if it wasn't. That team wasn't gonna win nothing without T.O. They was nothing without T.O. We saw that. They weren't gonna win without T.O. As soon as they came back, they went on that run.
And Donovan McNabb threw up on the last drive, and you see what happened there.
Right.
But somebody has to. Keith Alexander, no.
I don't even want to know what
he said. Hold on. He said Peerless Price. I know he was joking on that one though. You got to be joking on that one. He ain't nobody serious.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
All right. King Quest said, might not help, but I look at Mike Allstott. I'm gonna tell you something. Mike Allstott, Jerome Bettis was two of the main reasons why I used to love playing football. Was those two. But if you're talking about offensively, another guy that would have helped this team a lot, and a lot of people don't know this name like that, but Lorenzo Neal.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
Lorenzo Neal. Think about how many 1,300-yard rushers he done blocked for.
Mm-hmm. Him and LT was a nasty duo, boy. Whew.
Bruh, Lorenzo Neal. I don't know a better forward. Like he didn't give you the versatility as far as running the ball and catching the ball. He did one job. Follow me. That was his job.
I have a dream. I have a dream.
I have a dream that if you follow me, you will run for 1,400 yards. Bruh. LaDainian Thompson was great, but Lorenzo Neal made him better.
Yeah.
I said that wrong, but I know what I mean.
Yeah, I got what you're saying.
Yeah.
Wow, man,
Tony he throwing names just to see how we would react to it. Oh yeah, Tony Richardson was a damn good fullback. Damn,
yeah.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. We had Mike Allstott, Lorenzo Neal, Tony Richardson, Bob Christian.
I was about to say that. I don't know why Bob Christian don't get the respect. That dude was a monster blocker.
Bob Christian. I'm missing another fullback out of that era. Yeah, Ovi Mahaley. Moose Johnson. Damn. Where's the NFL came? See, this is what we talking about, the trenches. Fullback is considered the trenches.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, Lawrence Vickers. No.
Yeah, Lawrence I remember that one. I don't think he was that good.
He
was okay. I won't say he was
okay. He was better in college. He was more of a college type guy. Hold on. Who was better between LaDainian Tomlinson or Marshall Faulk?
Tom Rathman. That's what he's talking
about. Okay. Oh man, that's a question right there. LaDainian Tomlinson or Marshall Faulk?
I gotta say LT because LT he just knew how to get in the end zone. Like that dude, I don't know. Yeah. It didn't matter where he was on the field, he was gonna get in that. He was gonna find the end zone. So I'll give him the heads up as far as that.
But the LaDainian Tomlinson stiff arm is legendary. He was more of a power back than Marshall Faulk.
Mm-hmm.
But bruh, that's tough right there because Marshall Faulk,
he was a beast. I like LT because LT would get in that end zone and then do the flip. That's how I was ready for that flip.
Right. Yeah, he was an end zone. He was an end zone magnet. So, and like I said, follow me to the promised land, Lorenzo Neal.
Yep.
But I see why he put Marshall Faulk in there too, because even though they was wide receiver dominant with Isaac Bruce and Torrey Holt, he still put those numbers up like that. He still got 1,000 yards. But LaDainian Thompson,
I feel so dead. I'm sorry, but we left out Anthony Munoz. How the hell we leave out Anthony Munoz, offensive lineman?
Anthony Munoz.
How the hell you?
I feel so. Oh man,
I feel crazy. That's why I saw that.
I'm sorry, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Anthony Munoz.
Whew.
Hey, you what? Like I said, he's just another one of those guys. He put his hands on you, you going nowhere.
Nowhere. Nowhere.
Let me say that again. Nowhere.
Nowhere.
The hell?
What is this shit?
The fuck is this?
At least it ain't the other. At least it ain't the other crap that was happening the other day. I don't know what that was.
Well, the other day, boy, I don't know what the hell that was, but that was. I was about to say, boy, Black Migos that came back with another one. Shit. And another one. Moderators, I think they're calling your name. Take care, son.
Yeah. Oh, let me
I think what it is, I think is when you got a fan base of people that's following you and you doing good and everybody's vibing and we got something good going on over here. It's always some buzz like that always happens in these channels. They always throw in trolls. They always throw in. And the sad thing about it is it's always the same trolls that's saying the same 2 or 3 things. N-word this, some type of sex, or buy my album. It's always one of those 3 things. Lord have mercy. So moderators, y'all go ahead and do your thing over there.
What's one of the regulars? I never mind.
Hey. Yeah, that is funny. Yeah. Bye. Hey, could I about to say if y'all go to Instagram and stuff like that, y'all see and y'all be seeing all them posts that goes on. Don't y'all always see stuff that says something about some sex, about come see my dude, something, and then you see somebody talking about my album. I'm not even, bro. Hold on. Here's a question right here. He said, do y'all see some Marvin Harrison and Calvin Ridley?
No, I think he's more Isaac Bruce than anything. He's smooth as hell. He's a smooth route runner. I think he's more Isaac Bruce than anything.
Okay. Isaac Bruce.
Because like what Marvin Harrison was like, he's more quick than he was fast. But Calvin Ridley is fast as crap, and he quick at the same time. You know what I'm saying? He's like he uses his route running ability to get it, and then once he passes you, he outrun you.
Ridley, Marvin Harrison. I can't really see that.
Yeah, that's why I said he reminds me of Isaac Bruce.
Now, if you talk, I think the reason why he's saying that is because of the comeback routes, because we know Marvin Harrison was combat routes.
Yeah.
That's all they ran in Indianapolis was combat routes and hook routes.
Mm-hmm.
But if I say Calvin really reminds me of anybody, I'm trying to pull something out of here, out of my head here, because it's kind of weird. He kind of reminds me of Chad Johnson more so than Marvin Harrison.
Yeah.
Nah.
Sorry.
Damn. I tell you, boy, every time I get online, it's one of 3 children that come in here.
Who is it this time?
It's the demon child herself.
Oh,
No, I'm not done yet. It's little Maggie T that's bothering me now.
Yeah.
Oh man. Madness, don't put that out there. He talking about AFN to turn into an OnlyFans page. Well, y'all heard it. Hey, look, I'm about to say y'all heard about what happened to OnlyFans now. Is about to go crazy.
Shoot them down. We shoot them down.
They shutting down all the booze. Yeah, Jimmy Smith. Yeah, Jimmy Smith was a good wide receiver. But like I said, Jimmy Smith was a little more physical than Calvin Ridley. He's a little more physical. I say Chad Johnson because like Chad Johnson wasn't as physical as a
That's why I said Isaac Bruce, because like Isaac Bruce, he had great feet and speed. And that's like he wasn't one necessarily like physical like that. There was more Torrey Hope than anything.
Get what you like. Yeah, I look, I had to get a boot to somebody right quick. Shit. So we got any more questions though, man? Y'all got any more questions y'all want to get up in here? I mean, y'all saying a lot of good names out here, man. Oh, I'm about to say, I'm gonna say one more thing too. If y'all ever get the chance, y'all might need to check out something on here that's on YouTube or something. Like I said, Miss Maggie T kind of put me onto this video. Actually, she put us all on this video. Oh, I wish I knew how to do the link thing. I wish I knew how to do the link thing like that. But it's called, Does Anybody Know How to Throw a Football? The History of the Olympics. And you wondering why we ain't so quick to throw out quarterbacks. You watch that video, you'll see why. Hold on, we got a question here, Mike. Who's going to be quarterback number 2? Who's going to be quarterback number 2?
If you don't give a damn, I don't give up. If you don't give a damn, I don't give up. If you don't give a damn, I don't give a what?
Sarah, I thought you were buying a car today.
No, I wasn't buying a car. My bad.
Oh, by the way, CM Crybaby made his debut at Rampage.
Oh, Lord.
So he about to sit up here and, oh, WWE. We're going to see him crying for the next 2 hours or the next year or 15 seconds whenever he decides he want to quit again after getting his ass whooped at UFC. But that's a whole other story. Oh,
Lord.
Let's just wait. Like I said, wait and see, man. One game is not enough to make a decision on who's going to be the number 2. You know what I'm saying? It's just not enough time. Again, we just need to see these guys play.
Right. Because if we don't see them play, we ain't going to know what we're going to get.
Uh-huh.
So I put the link in the video. I know some people may have already seen it. But if you look at that, go and click that link when you get a chance. Bro, we've had some terrible quarterbacks. Noah may know this. we went through 8 years and 6 quarterbacks. And that's before 1980.
Yeah.
There was a trade that happened that was almost eerily similar to the Michael Vick trade when the Falcons drafted him. I'm going to just say that the Falcons had traded up to get Steve Bartkowski. Guess who was in that same draft like 2 picks later? Y'all ain't gonna be. Who?
Hold on. It wasn't him.
No. You
It's
give up?
a name. Yeah. What's the name? I know it, but
Walter Payton. And the only reason why I say that too, because when the Falcons drafted Michael Vick, that 5th overall pick was really supposed to be for LaDainian Tomlinson.
and they were kind of pressured into that because we didn't have a quarterback.
Right.
Dan Quinn really wanted to go with the offense. He wanted to go with the running back, but again, he was pressured by the organization to take Michael Vick.
Yeah. Proven said it best. It's hard to find a quarterback. And I'm glad King Hajile said Matt Ryan was gone for just 2 games. I'd be concerned. That's what happened in 2009. Matt Ryan missed 2 games. They was and they needed 1 game to go to the playoffs, and they lost both of them.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 games they lost when he didn't play. So, yeah. Man, what the hell? I did not press that. No, I'm just sitting here. Something just popped up on my thing. I'm like, what is all this stuff? But I guess we go ahead and start winding it down, man. You know, we 2 hours into this thing. We might well start winding it down.
Oh, dang, we are.
Exactly. I'll let you go ahead and kick it off.
Yeah, let me answer. Would you like to see the team trade for anybody? Hell no.
Hell no. To the no.
We don't know what we have. We got to see what we have first. You can't continue to trade for people if you don't know what you got. We don't know what we have already. We want to see if these guys are worth it. And that's what happened to the previous regime. We want to continue to bring in guys, and we wasn't playing Ito, Quadri, Didi Sanat, Sheffield, all these guys. We wasn't even playing these guys. These guys wasn't even getting no playing time, but we want to bring in, sign all these veteran corners. You know what I'm saying? Like the Denard and all these guys, bring them in. Like, we got corners we ain't even playing. See what they can do first before we start bringing in other people. Like, we got to see what these guys are first before we start making that decision.
I'm about to say at least wait till week 4 before you start talking about the trade.
Stop doing all that. Let's see what we got first before, because we don't even know. We could have a superstar in Ogundesi. You know what I'm saying? He could be a superstar. We don't know. We don't know because we ain't even give him a chance. Give him a shot first.
Exactly. And not even just Ogundesi. Like you said, you got Steven Means, outside linebacker. Like you said, like I understand. Like I understand you want to prove it, the proven commodity. But sometimes you have a diamond in the rough in there. If you don't just wipe it off, that thing might shine like that. Hold on. Prove It said, if our old line plays like that again, I'll be hot, boy. I think they'll be better this week. I think they'll be better. Because now they moved Jalen Mayfield to that left guard spot, see what he could do there. You probably see something completely different. So, there you go. But, Mike, what you got for a final? What you got for the final take?
Patience. We live in a microwave society that it's like if you don't start putting up big time numbers immediately, you suck. And we need to trade you after 2 years. Give these guys time to develop. Some of y'all can't bust a nut in 5 seconds, but y'all want to sit up here and ask a quarterback to be good after 1 year. And that probably went over your head even saying that. You know what I'm saying?
Like, wait, this motherfucker looking like that. Everybody,
they probably went way over their head. Y'all up here, y'all can't even bust a nut in good enough time, but y'all sitting up here want the quarterback to be good in a year. Y'all can't even pleasure your girl. You can't pleasure your woman, your man, or whatever. But y'all want these people to pleasure y'all quick, fast, in a hurry.
I see where you went with that.
I know, yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what I'm talking. Give these guys time. You know what I'm saying? Give them time to really find themselves as players. They're coming from college. They're coming from college where they're learning a whole different type of speed. And like honestly, you're not the man anymore when you come in the NFL. You're no longer the big man on campus. You're no longer that guy anymore. So you're going up against other alphas. So it's not right to expect a Justin Fields to come out right out the gate. Even if he has one good year, he's going to be already labeling him Hall of Famers and crazy stuff like that. That's how you kill a lot of these players. But y'all put all these, all these titles on it. Oh, he's the GOAT. LeBron wouldn't be pulling all these damn punk ass moves if y'all wasn't labeling him the GOAT. Y'all label that man the GOAT, so he got to pull shit like that to prove that he is. Because y'all put these labels on these players. When you put labels on players, you force them into a category. And then they got to try to live up to it. And then when they don't live up to it, y'all take it to Twitter, tag them in everything. And then you got, the media that bash and kill players because they don't live up to said, expectations. Give these guys time to really come in their own before we start doing what we're doing to these players. You know what I'm saying? Stop putting. I mean, I'm going to just say this. He deserved to get fired, but even if he didn't get fired, that shit that Max Kellerman said about this the greatest draft class of all time, like, really? 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 The greatest quarterback draft in history of the game? Are we really doing this? You deserve to hit that. Like, look, if that was an off button, the end button, he deserved it then. That was the dumbest statement I've ever heard anybody on TV say. The great Justin Fields, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, are you kidding me? Come on, bro. They throw 1 touchdown, 2 touchdowns against 4 stringers, and they the greatest of all time. These expectations is just ridiculous, man. And that's all I got to say. Just stop with these expectations and putting these labels on players. Let them just be who they are. Let them earn it before we start labeling them GOAT. Matt Ryan been, and not even just Matt Ryan. You can look at, Aaron Rodgers. He been playing as long as Matt Ryan. That man ain't been to the Super Bowl since he left. And that was 7-8 years ago. But somehow drafting Justin Fields is gonna change our look. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I gotta say. Stop with these expectations.
Well, I'm gonna kind of piggyback off of what you said just a little bit. And I think we've actually kind of discussed it last night as far as trying to label people as the next this and the next that, and he's gonna be the greatest of all time and stuff like that. This don't just go for just quarterbacks, but it just goes for players in general, man. Like you said, you want like that. I don't want the next Patrick Mahomes. I don't want the next Aaron Rodgers. I don't want the next Walter Payton. I don't want the next Randy Moss. I want that player to be the best of him. He has to carve his own legacy. And going back again, going back to the 48 laws of power. A boy stepping into a great man's shoes. Because now you in a situation to where if you don't live up to that man's shoes, you get your head chopped off. You out the league. I ask people questions like this. And this will go back to the Matt Ryan thing. So if they ask you, well, Matt Ryan didn't win a Super Bowl, and he's super greater, and Drew Brees and Aaron Rodgers is way greater than them. How come those two only has one? They got as many Super Bowls as Trent Dilfer, Nick Foles. But the thing about it is, at the end of the day, let the players be the players. Like I said, you don't want them to live up to an expectation that they might not be able to do. Calvin really doesn't have to be the Julio Jones. And why the hell my thing echo? I think Tony Wright might be right. I think Farmer Fran over here messing with my stuff. But I hear myself echoing over there. But yeah, and G-Town Baller 5 said it best. One can be a fluke.
Yep.
One championship could be a fluke, or one great season can be a fluke.
Well, you seen that happen.
Nick Foles was a Super Bowl MVP and got cut 2 years later for a motherfucker that couldn't stay on the field. Malcolm Smith won the Super Bowl MVP in 2013 when they beat the Broncos. He got traded 2 years after that because he wasn't
I don't think
they like
that. I don't think they like that.
If you gonna like the thing is, if you have the somebody for not having something, or dog somebody for something that you feel like that they're inadequate at, you gotta hold that same expectation. His ass. Let me say that again. Farmer Fran ass, he come over here, he gonna get hit in the face with a potato.
They do not want him to be great right now.
Hey, we gonna got that get out here. This
They just shut down your whole. I
was doing good the whole time, but once
the whole time, and then when you really want to say what you want to say, here we go.
Once I mentioned that these one Super Bowl quarterbacks might not be all as great as you say, that all of a sudden now my stuff lagging. Ain't this some bull? Like I said, you can cut this part up all you want to. Do. You can tell your friends that are anti-Matt Ryan that say this. But yeah, if all the quarterbacks that won the Super Bowl was so great, how come they only got one? If y'all say they're 10 times better.
And the one that y'all say he's so great, he done cheated so many freaking times. You know, I don't damn lost how many? I don't lost even this year.
So at the end of the moral of the story, moral of the story is let the players be the players. It's just as easy as that. Y'all put the Michael Vick tag on Lamar Jackson. As Lamar Jackson so far has had a better career than Michael Vick.
Mm-hmm.
You put Justin Fields, you put the tag of Cam Newton on him. We don't know what's gonna happen. Let the players be the players, man. If they great, they're great, but they need to be okay. Justin Fields is great. He's not the next such and such. He's his own man. Trevor Lawrence, his own man. Zach Wilson, his own man. Matt Jones, his own man. So I'm done. Before Farmer, man, I'm telling Farmer Fran, man, if you keep messing with my stream, I'm going to the grocery store tomorrow. I'm finna get the biggest potatoes. I'm gonna bust you upside your head when you mess with my stream again.
I don't know why they messing with you today. You was going good all show, and then here we go.
All of a sudden, like, bam, ain't this about a bitch? But yeah, we appreciate everybody tuning in tonight on this Friday night madness. I wouldn't say it was really madness tonight because it seemed like everybody was vibing on the same thing tonight. We didn't really have too many people in here outside of the webcam free new girls thing that was spamming on here, but that's about it.
That's it.
So we appreciate everybody tuning in. Y'all make sure if y'all ain't subscribed to Atlanta Falcon Nation, be sure to do that. Roll to 2K. We getting there. Follow your boy Mad Mike Sports. I know all y'all following him, but he's almost to 6K. Get him there. Follow your boy 6-Man K Styles.
6-Man.
6th man.
He almost said
he
got about 10 subscribers away from 400. So 400. We need 10 people to go over there and subscribe to the channel so K-Star can get to 400.
Exactly. Help your mans out. Now, it's at the bottom of my screen. 6-man. The M is capital. 6-Man K Styles with 2 Z's. We have to put the banner up on this thing too. So, but at the end of the day, we're still plugging it. But like I said, 10 away from 400. I appreciate everybody showing the love. Like I said, you give me your input on.
Wow, really?
Damn, really?
You can't even cut.
I can't even get the people to shout out. Oh my goodness. But yeah, like I said, we appreciate everybody with the feedback. Everybody got the comments, the questions, like the hashtag AskMadMike. And I'll tell y'all, hashtag 6-man. because the 6-man convo is doing good right now.
Yes, absolutely.
And like I said, that reason why I said hashtag 6-man, because your suggestions be a topic on that show.
Mm-hmm.
This is me giving back to y'all input to help me convey your message. Because that's what it's all about, man. This, like I said, this is not an ego thing over here. We nothing without the fans. The fans expect y'all expect us to put the best that we got out here. And it's our job to give you what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Rather you agree or disagree with some points that we may say, we might disagree with you as well. But at the end of the day, it's all about the conversation. It's all about the interaction. That's all we ask for. Damn, I sound like a politician.
I'll make a terrible politician. I'll be out
I
here.
sound like a damn politician. Ain't that about a bit?
I'll be a terrible politician because I'll be out here robbing everybody, but I ain't gonna lie to you.
Shit.
I'll be taking everybody. Be locking up everybody.
Shit, you see the politicians that's in these offices right now.
Right.
Mark.
Everybody be in jail, boy.
But these politicians nowadays ain't shit on both parties.
Mm-hmm.
This whole country broke. I'm gonna say this one last thing. They might blow my damn computer up when I say this. But why in the hell is y'all? Did you know that Afghanistan has been $300 million a day for 20 years from the United States?
I had no idea.
That's almost $2 to $3 trillion they done got in 20 years from this country. But we got our own problems that they won't fucking fix. And you wonder why nobody respects American politics. Now, StreamYard, shut that shit down.
Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. You ain't never lied, though. Y'all can lend people $300 million, but we can't even get $100 for some food and food stamps to feed the baby.
You trying to
or
cut
feed the homeless.
You're trying to you're trying to cut food stamps and EBTs and all this stuff, wicking everything, but you giving $300 million to a damn country for some military training that they surrendered to the Taliban for. Y'all got.
What? Yeah. But we can, hey man, we can go on some topics for y'all.
We always tell them, we always tell people, you really don't want to know what goes on in these heads that y'all see on a weekly basis.
Boy.
We could say some shit to scare that would scare the hell out of them folks.
Oh yeah.
But we not gonna do that. Tell Sports and Games said they surrendered in less than 3 days.
Yeah, come on, bro. You gave up all $300 million dollars like that to those people, and they surrendered in 3 days.
Bro, you gave them all the weapons and stuff. They said, "Oh shit, here."
Oh, that's it.
Oh, we good. I'm sorry. Which makes me think the people that they gave the money to was in league with the Taliban the whole time. They just played damn United States government. But
that's a whole other subject, bro.
That's a whole other subject.
You probably over there, boy.
But like I said, we appreciate everybody tuning in. like I said, just make sure you follow everybody. Twisted Torch TV. Like I said, First to Frame Race. That's VF Baller over there. Make sure you subscribe to him. He's close to 1,000 over there as well. So y'all make sure y'all help get him there. Maggie Sultry Seconds. Also subscribe to her. Informational mental health is very important. Jew Talk Sports. He's almost at 1,500 right now. Help him get over there. J Rock TV on Twitch. Make sure you follow him there as well.
All the links in the description, so you guys can figure that out. See, check it out.
Exactly. So, as we say here at AFN, we ain't here to play. We here to stay. Hold on. Sean Wiley said he got a topic for you, and we really need to talk about it on Instagram and talk about it on the group chat. So I guess he got something interesting to say.
Yeah,
hold on, wait a minute. You've been in Falcons losing rehab a long time. For one thing, homie.
Catch up. Go find some French fries or some meatloaf to put that ketchup on. All right, just go. All right, ain't nobody worried about you and your aunts. All right, you and your aunts.
Hey, I'm about to say, you see how New Orleans is constructed? They literally playing in a ditch.
Oh man, it's like, oh my god.
But like I said, Trammell Keller, he come in here talking his Saint shit, but at the end of the day, he's loyal to us as well. So we don't mind it. He don't get disrespectful. He got a joke.
He got a joke for everything. That's why I call him Ketchup. He ain't nothing but
he ain't nothing but catch. He got that Drew Brees playing card as a profile picture, but I'm just saying.
Oh, I don't even want to give up there.
Yeah, you might want to say.
Yeah, I'll keep that comment that I'll to myself. Oh man, I want to go in on that, but I'll stop.
Nah. But like I said, at the end of the day, we like I said, it's all love, regardless of who you root for or your team. Like I said, no disrespect. Like I said, it's no disrespect to the person unless they bring disrespect. But as we say at AFN, we ain't here to play. We here to stay. You ain't gotta go home,
but you gotta get the hell out of here. Deuces.
Go Falcons. Deuces.